Welcome to Tonken, and we have a lot of guests today. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Reborn Pyro from the SHREDDIT podcast.
I'm Kai Lewis. I'm from Wisconsin.
Incredible.
I'm Arsene. I'm from hell.
I exist.
And I'm Keyblade Spirit, the other host.
And we have people so we can talk about the top 100 ranked games according to Metacritic.
Yes. The worst opinions of all time.
I mean, I would dare to call these any opinions. This is just a list compiled over multiple other opinions, all like compounded together. It's like a Rotten Tomatoes score. It's just a bunch of random people's opinions mashed together to create a Frankenstein's monster of opinions.
No. How dare you say they're random people? They're the game critics of the gaming industry, the most highly regarded artistic medium in all of existence.
Who are these critics? Who are these game critics?
Noni, can you name me a single game critic and why they're like in any way like they should like be criticizing any video game? Like what credentials do they have other than they can write okay?
Okay.
And critic immediately.
They play video games and they're probably pedos.
Well, that describes the
gaming industry as a whole.
Accurate.
Oh, Christ. This is terrible. This topic was suggested by me to everyone else, and apparently everyone thought it was a good idea. I read the list yesterday.
Arsene, I don't know how to tell this to you, but I don't think it was a good idea.
I think it was a great idea.
Why are you so mad about this? Why are you so mad about this, Rain? What's wrong with the list?
Well, you see, it's a very long list, and the deeper you look into it, the deeper you see the individual placements. The deeper you just kind of get a mental image of this list, the more you want to go find the bleach and, well, shots.
Yeah, like, at this moment, we're imagining, like, some hypothetical human being who has all of these games, their top 100 games of all time.
This isn't really like one person, though, thankfully. Like, I don't know. I can blame the system for this. I don't have to blame any individual.
All one person. But I'm just saying, imagine this person as we go through.
Okay. If we're going hypothetically, I literally know people who only play games using these kind of lists. Like, I'm just saying.
That sounds awful.
And what you're trying to tell me is it's
that
you.
Sounds that sounds sociopathic. You should tell those people not to talk to you.
Are they the kinds of people that play the same game on different consoles just to say they play for their list?
Okay, most people I know who own a console only like use it to like play like FIFA or Madden. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Only the best kinds of video games where you do the exact activity you could have done in real life.
Yes.
I don't get it. Like, you buy a $500 machine, and where I live, that's fucking expensive. And then you play 2 games on it.
You play the best games. What are you talking about? Actually, I think on this list there are a couple of FIFA and Madden games on here.
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
there were a few.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you're not playing 2 games. You're playing of the same 2 games released yearly.
Again and again.
Yeah.
Kai,
I mean,
please.
19. Totally different game from FIFA 2020.
Pretty cringe.
Yeah, the whole meta has changed.
Yes, between 2019 and 2020.
There haven't even been sports in 2020. How does the meta change if it's the exact? Oh, you don't want to fuck it. No.
No. FIFA 2020 is just I can't describe it. I was gonna make a joke about COVID.
They just keep adding more glitches somehow, even though it's the same engine and models.
Listen, Noni, you don't understand. They need those glitches because how else are they going to forget to replace the banners in the game from the previous game? So it still says FIFA 2019 and FIFA 2020 in the bleachers.
Hey man, it's a good structure. Bethesda's been doing it for fucking ever.
Yeah, I mean, if there aren't any bugs, what will they patch?
Exactly. They're just
Now,
like,
what will they
look,
promise to patch? They don't actually need a patching.
You're not wrong.
What
We
will the
promise we'll
community
fix
talk
it.
about if they don't have bugs? We need to keep the community active in the game with something to talk about.
I mean,
okay, but
there's not,
I
it's
mean,
more like the football community. That's all it really is.
I mean,
And I
okay,
don't think that
realistically speaking, because I keep seeing these comments online, like, who plays these games? I just want to know. I'll tell you right now, all
fucking
of my friends,
normies.
yeah, normies, all of my friends only play like these games. They don't play anything else. They don't read anything online. They don't engage with it.
Stop. Tell your friends to stop it then, or tell them to stop being your
No, like they
friends.
don't give a shit.
Oh my god.
Tell them to play Undertale.
It's not even on the top 100
Undertale?
games.
What's Undertale?
Lumi, it's not even on the top 100 games. It's not worth
Oh God,
That's
you're
not-
right.
It's not even a real game.
Yeah,
It's not on this
neither is
list.
It is. Okay. For the audience, if we didn't like make it obviously clear, we're using the critic score. We're not using the user scores.
No, this is literally the list is literally titled the top 100 games. So this is like according to Metacritic.
Yeah,
that's
the
how like
best
they,
video games of all time.
Yeah,
That's how
according
they
to the
measure
critics,
Metacritic.
at least.
That's how they measure. They measure critics as the highest like opinion in terms of like games because these critics apparently have trained in the Himalayas. They did their Rocky training montage, and now they're able to perfectly criticize and take apart and deconstruct every game in existence and rank them from best to worst.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
biases
Undertale
whatsoever.
is like I think it's number 2 right now in the user
No.
scores.
In the user score,
Oh.
yes, sure. In user score,
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah, it's like
that's
number
not.
2.
But no user scores don't matter. People don't matter. Only critics.
Yes, like games, for example, the user score don't matter for games like The Last of Us 2. Like somehow it's like 3, but also a 90.
Yeah.
It's the best game. It's Noni. It's one of the best games ever. Actually, wait, no, it's not even the top 100. I lied. It's not one of the best games ever. It's actually
It's paradoxically the best and the worst. Okay, question before we begin. Are we going from 1 to 100 or 100 to 1?
100 to 1.
Okay.
We're doing a reverse Mob Psycho.
Okay. Who's reading the titles?
I think we should at least alternate because I think I'll pass it to someone else. I'll see if they can like give their opinions on.
Okay,
I-
who
I
has
can
the
Yeah,
do
we'll
most
this
just
one.
we'll just go from Arsene down and then restart.
Okay.
All right. Base. I think we need to kick off this list. The first Diablo game. Funnily enough, I have never actually played this game. I've heard decent things about it. I've only actually ever played Diablo 2. I've never played a single other Diablo game. I'm assuming it's pretty decent. I'm not really mad about this like game being on the list, but I'm kind of upset that like other Diablo games aren't higher up. Anyone else want to like weigh in on this? Because I've never played. I've only played Diablo 2.
I've only played 3, so I have. Yeah.
I haven't played a single Diablo game.
The first Diablo game was good when it came out. I remember my neighbor's dad used to play it a lot. That was like he would only play Diablo and Doom.
So what you're trying to say is this is perfect for dads.
Yes.
Is this game actually worth being the 100th greatest game ever made?
Well, it's at the bottom. It's like the worst of the best is basically what they're trying to say.
Okay. In defense of Chad Diablo, as someone who didn't play it, if Diablo didn't exist, Hades won't exist. So
All
it's
right.
worth it.
Let's hear what some incredible critics have said. Diablo is the perfect example of a game that transcends its genre.
There was no genre before this, though.
Yes.
Pause. There was no genre, dudes.
I'm gonna go read. I like this one review. Yahoo
Yeah, from Yahoo.
100.
Yeah.
Yes.
A piece of atmospheric entertainment. While it might tire after a while. Okay, so I guess it's not a perfect game if you tire of it after a while. You'll likely get your money's worth long before this point, and more so if you venture into the chaos that is Battle.net. Yeah!
Forgot about Battle.net.
Fuck yeah.
I think my account got hacked.
I mean, like, okay, just a little context. These are all just reviews curated over, like, years upon years of publication history. So, like, not all of these are recent.
I think every game on this list is old.
Not every game. A lot of them are like I wouldn't call Grand Theft Auto 4 old.
When Grand Theft Auto 4 come out?
I mean, I have a point like about this entire list. Once we get real deep into it, I'll reveal. But let's keep going.
Okay.
99, Burnout 3 Takedown.
We've already
Oh,
Like
based.
this?
I will fight everyone. I will fight anyone who tells me that Burnout 3 Takedown is not worthy of the top 100. The
Wait,
Burnout
what is
franchise is
Burnout?
a fucking awesome
Is
ass
Burnout-
franchise.
No, listen, Burnout
You know
is
this is supposed.
Burnout is a game where you drive into other cars. It's literally just that's basically all you need to know about it.
Oh, so it's Skate 3 but with cars.
No, but Skate 3 is actually God. I mean, you can just watch a video of it if you don't get the idea and why it's the best, one of the best games ever made.
It's really good racing. It's the same people who make modern Need for Speed, except they had like crash mechanics where like you're actually like racing next to people and you are supposed to be slamming into them so that they get taken out, and you get rewarded with like extra boost and shit every time you do.
Oh, that's
a whole-
actually base as fuck.
I mean, that's cool.
Plus,
but
they're
that's like
plus a
the
complete separate style of the game is the crash specific, where you set it up perfectly and then like charge it, like run off of ramps and shit and crash into oncoming traffic and try to do as much like monetary damage as possible, and you get graded on that. Dude, Burnout is fucking sick.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
I
like,
need to
I
play
agree,
this.
but is the third game the best game though? That's the big question. Does it deserve to be the 99th highest rated game of all time?
It might be. The only one I think was better is the one for the PSP, which I don't think people played as much.
No, that's the folly because niche games are pretty much like they pretty much go to die here.
No. Pause. Like
Yeah.
we know the juggernaut of game. Like we know, like once you're on a console that just has pretentious people who actually bought it.
Mm-hmm.
The PSP was just not one of those consoles.
Let's see. User scores at 76. Sorry, man. It appears the users didn't love it that much.
No, it's because there are two versions. There's the PSP version and the DS version, and the DS version was literal dog shit. It was the worst port in the world, so it got like a 2. It was like a 20, and
Keep in mind,
so it brings
it's-
down the PSP score.
All
They
right.
keep the game based on the console.
Mhm.
Oh, do they?
They separate each game by console.
Yeah,
Man, people fucking
yeah.
people
We'll
have
see
shit
that.
taste.
No,
Later.
this is where
Origins was
we're probably
awesome.
gonna say the PS2 version of Burnout Burnout 3 like higher up on the list. Honestly,
Probably. I only
alright.
vaguely looked over this.
I mean, I guess like at this point in time, we'll just say fine. I don't care. Whatever.
Next
Yeah.
one.
98. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. The only thing I know about this game is that there's a really bad machinima comedy series based in it.
Wait. It
Are there
says in the
good machinima
description-
comedy series?
I remember it being bad.
Wait, it says in the description the protagonist is named Sam Fisher. Isn't that the name of the protagonist from Death Stranding?
No,
Now
Is
that's
it?
okay.
that's
now that
no.
okay. Is
Mhm. Okay. I mean, it's like just a generic enough of a name that you'd like mistake the name of the Death Stranding guy for him.
Okay,
Yeah.
the Death Stranding guy is Sam Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges and Fisher, same thing. Just Christ. I honestly don't have much to say about the Splinter. I enjoy this like the original Splinter Cell games quite a lot. They're like fun, like quote unquote real. Like I don't know. A lot of like the the older Tom Clancy games at least were like tried to like make it a more quote unquote realistic experience with you having to like more efficiently plan out like the way that you entered places and deal with espionage. I don't know. I think it's decent. I don't think it's really worthy of like being the the 98th highest rated game.
I never played it.
Oh my god. I think that's going to be a lot of this list until we get to like the very top of we
Honestly,
haven't played it.
yeah. I
Okay,
mean, a lot of these
here's-
are old
here-
games.
Here's the thing, right? If none of us played the game, and we
Skip.
have nothing funny to say. Let's just try to like speed up a bit because
I mean,
there are
we can just
100 games here.
We can just like,
Yeah,
skip
this,
over
like,
them.
Under
Unless we-
2 hours.
I think that's a fair idea. All right,
Under
we
an
don't have
hour and a
anything-
half.
All right, next.
Grim Fandango.
Never played it. Sorry. I know it's.
Same.
I know it's
Wait,
like
what's
as a.
it?
It's a puzzle adventure game. It's like a point and click type dealio. It's fucking. Although I think they changed some of it so you can play with like a controller and shit, but you know, it's one of
Yeah, there is
those.
a remake.
I didn't get too far in it.
I
I
mean,
got
it's like
stuck
a
at a
piece-
part because, as you do in puzzle these kinds of games.
I mean, I like point and click adventure. Actually, how old is it? Hold on.
This is 98.
98. All right. Actually, wait. I think I'm
Yeah.
familiar with it. I'm assuming.
I think
believe
there's an
there was
HD version on Steam.
Yeah,
There is.
there was a
I have it.
remaster remake then.
I tried
it's
to play it. I gave up.
Oh wow, cringe.
I don't like.
Yep.
I don't like point and click adventure games.
But point and click adventure games are good. Try Clock Tower. I like Clock Tower. It's
Okay,
like a
okay,
game.
I used
Arsene,
to
you
be
say
into
that,
I used to really be into the games like Putt Putt, and then the like.
Fuck
fucking-
yeah,
Freddy
Putt
Putt,
Putt.
Fucking Putt Putt and
The car-
fuck. Yeah,
and then
dude.
there's
Where's
Freddy
Putt
Fit,
Putt?
the
Where's
Fit.
Putt Putt on this list?
Putt Putt goes to the fucking Putt Putt travels through time was my shit. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
And then there was
I used to
Pajama
really play
Sam.
that.
There was fucking
Wait, Pajama
Yeah.
Sam was fire. Pajama
Yeah,
Sam was
Pajama-
fire.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
these fucking games.
I'll
What the
give
fuck
you
are these
Pajama
games?
Sam. I'll give you Pajama
What about
Sam.
Nightmare Ned?
I've never actually heard it. I don't. Is that by
Yeah,
Humongous
no.
Entertainment as well?
That was
I don't know.
fun.
old
Alright,
people.
Noni, I'm younger than you.
Yes, and you're a fucking boomer. I will
No.
never give up. Like you are a boomer in every opinion and thought you have.
Okay.
Reborn
can
Reigns. Yeah, go ahead. You can lead.
Can I move on to the next game? Because I'm hyped to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Number 96, Metal Gear Solid. All right, now this game is fucked, right? Because this should be number fucking 1. Ocarina of Time. Spoiler: Ocarina of Time is the number 1, but fuck it. Fucking Ocarina of Time
Ocarina?
sucks donkey dick compared to Metal Gear Solid. You got fucking realistic stealth mechanics. You got fucking realistic dialogue. You got fucking 10 out of 10 action movie music. This game is the fucking tits when it came out.
Realistic? No. Metal Gear Solid 1 is far from fucking realistic. You
Shut the fuck up, Arsene.
you fucking shoot a guy and he fades and he...
Fucking 11
No,
out of 10.
I love
This game
Metal... No,
doesn't
I love
deserve
Metal
to be
Gear...
on this list because it
Listen.
deserves to be above this list.
No, I love Metal Gear Solid, right? But also, I just want to say this is the only Metal Gear Solid game in the top 100.
I know. I think there's one
What?
more.
No,
Yeah,
this-
Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 are also in the top 100.
No, Metal Gear Solid 3 is number... Wait, no, that's right. Snake Eater's in the top 100, not Subsistence, even though it makes no fucking sense. Even though
Yeah,
Subsistence is literally better.
anyway, this game was a 10 out of 10. You had fucking Psycho Mantis read your memory card so they could give you realistic thoughts that, oh shit, this guy really is fucking... He's fucking psychic or some gay shit. He's reading my memory card. He's telling me what games I played. Fucking...
Okay,
what
but
the
it's
fuck
only
is
at,
this?
but it's only at 96. Is it even that good?
Okay, you know what? I have to find the Metacritic people and I have to commit war crimes. This is unacceptable.
You have to commit. You're gonna join the Rogue Foxhound unit and commit a war crime.
Yes.
All right. I think Kai. I want you to. I think we all agree that Metal Gear Solid deserves to be in some place on this list, but it deserves to be higher. I think that's
I've
fair.
never
No.
played it.
Noni, have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
Do you know what I'm about to say? Like,
He's about
okay.
to call you a boomer and go, LOL, no.
No. Just like, okay, Metal Gear Solid 1 is an important game throughout history, blah, 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 blah. Dude, like, Metal Gear Solid 5 story is dog shit, but it has the
Oh
best-
my God, Noni! Who
Wait,
cares?
Noni, we'll get to Metal Gear Solid 5 later. It's on the list.
Based, get
Noni,
fucked,
no,
Metal
shush,
Gear
shush,
boomers.
shush.
You don't need
Shush,
to talk
Noni.
about Metal Gear.
Shush, Noni. We're gonna talk about it and how it's bullshit that it's rated higher than
No, but
another
here's
game on
the
the list.
it's at least one of the good ones. I think 3, 5, and 1 are based.
What 2 is fucking great? What's wrong with you?
Dude, Raiden was cool when he's a ninja.
Oh my
That's all I have
fucking
to say.
God, Noni. You know what? We're gonna fucking have this conversation later. Kai, I want you to read out like some of the other ones if like you have someone to say. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
95. We're at 95.
Mm-hmm. Jet Grind Radio.
I've only played Jet Set. Sorry.
Yeah,
I think
this is literally the same game as Jet Set Radio.
I was about to say, Do I have a memory malfunction? Wasn't it Jet Set Radio?
What is
Yeah, no,
this?
Jet Grind Radio was the Japanese title.
Oh, wait, why is it called what? Okay, well,
I
whatever.
don't know.
Well, game is based. I like it. I don't really think there's much else to say about it other than yeah, but above Metal Gear Solid.
What is this game?
Okay, I can explain this because I actually like this game. It's basically rollerblades, sick tunes, graffiti. That's the game.
I mean,
I'm making a list
Yeah.
of games I should play after this. Right now it's Metal Gear, Jet Set Radio. I look forward to how long this will be by the end of today's.
Yeah,
Don't you
no,
never
let me-
play any
you're
of
that
these games?
person?
You fucking know it.
I'm not going to. I probably won't, but I'm making a
come
list just
on.
to think about it.
I mean, you can play Metal Gear Solid. You can play the whole Metal Gear series.
I do want to play Metal Gear Solid. I do. Want
Okay,
Yeah,
Lumia
Lumia,
has
we
been
could-
quote unquote playing Hollow Knight since 2 years ago.
That is accurate. I will beat it one day. I just have been playing Atelier.
Wait. Speaking of Hollow Knight, where the fuck is Hollow Knight on this?
What are you talking about? Hollow Knight's not a real game. It's not in the top 100. What are you talking
I
about?
don't think is there an indie game on this list.
I don't believe so.
Probably
but we'll
not.
See. We'll see if we scroll up.
Celeste is on this list.
Okay,
Celeste?
okay.
Okay.
We're still pretty low, but I still want to say this. For
Yeah,
the
we-
most part, I noticed something with the list. Like in indie games reviews from critics, they always preface with like, "Well, it's a good for an indie game," and I'm like
Noni,
somehow
Noni,
AAA
it's a
games are
triple-
even that great.
Noni, it is a AAA video game. It's the highest, most like the highest echelon of video games. These fucking people, they only look forward to playing the AAA highest quality fucking fidelity piece of shit games possible. If it's not from fucking Naughty Dog, it's in the trash.
Yeah, we should move on to 94 because we're taking a long time.
I mean, all right, 94. The Game Boy Advance version of Mario 3. No, moving on. Fuck this shit. If if the original Mario 3 is like not above this, because that's like the weird thing, right? You notice like when you're going through these lists, like the Game Boy Advance versions of the SNES games are for some reason higher rated than the original
Yeah,
SNES.
no,
version.
I mean, the reason for that is Advance is what the people who are using sites like this and the critics who are making reviews of video games like this are used to or played the games on.
I mean,
Like the Game Boy Advance versions of SNES games are generally literally just the game because the Game Boy Advance is basically just a small SNES.
but it's shittier because of the screen crunch and because of the sounds and because of like it's.
But it's a Game Boy.
Look, I just need. I can see them being very basic about it. About like this game has tactically more stuff in it than the older one, which means it's better. And then that's like the fucking end. Because if any of you have read any of the fucking like any like game critic reviews like from like major sites on like old SNES games, all you get
No.
if you read the one about Super Metroid, it's Samus fights a dinosaur in space, 9 out of 10, and that's the whole review.
Dude, this has
That's
25
big.
fucking reviews.
How many reviews? Like, wait,
25.
Mario? 25 reviews? Why? Yeah, this is kind of. I have a feeling this
I'm
list
just
is a little.
saying,
I have a
okay.
feeling this list is a little fucked.
Okay.
Yeah, like
hold
I'm
on.
just saying. I feel like I was away. I'm sorry. Like I feel like this list is slightly fucked because like I think the way they calculate the Metacritic score is how many critics, and then they divide the number. This game has only 25 reviews. It's obviously
like,
gonna
this is-
be way higher.
It's probably just an average.
Yeah.
All right,
Like, it
Rainy,
wasn't 8.
Rainy, we're gonna say something.
Yes. Mario 3 is the worst Mario game. Don't at me.
But you're
Yeah.
wrong though. The worst Mario game is Mario is missing.
Yeah. I
No,
will
that game's
say,
good. It teaches you history lessons. What do you mean?
yeah,
Pretty gay.
I will say, the only thing I know about Super Mario Brothers 3 is the course style in Mario Maker 2.
Wow.
And I like how
Mario 3 is actually a play, so that's cool.
I like
Yeah.
Mario 3. I don't really have any more analysis than that. I just like it.
I don't know. Part of the issue
Mario
with like
2 already did the play thing though. Like it was
Yeah.
the second go around at the play.
No, Mario
theme.
2. No, Mario 2 was like a dream. Like Mario
I
2
didn't
was
play
a
Mario
dream,
2.
and Mario 3 was a play.
Yeah, well, no, the
No.
Mario 2 that we got in the United States was a dream.
Well, it was a dream, and I know that had like the curtain thing, but like it was more or less just like the way that Mario 3 did the play thing is it literally had like the
Yeah, well, no,
like all the clouds were like suspended in air by like wires
I
and
mean,
shit.
the
Like it
dude says it's a dream.
yeah, even the original Mario 2, more levels of Mario 1.
I mean, who
Mario
actually
2 that we
likes- who
the
actually
Mario
likes
2 that we got.
Mario 2? Who actually likes Mario the Lost Levels? Like for real?
I never played that.
Guys,
I'm more of a 3D Mario fan.
We can discuss the deep enriched and obviously planned out lore of Mario all day.
What are you talking
Let's move
about?
on.
The whole thing is
All right.
actually taking
Listen,
place in
okay,
the world of Doki Doki Panic.
Doki
No,
Doki
no,
Literature
listen.
Club?
Listen. If we're looking at the Mario timeline, right?
Oh no.
The timeline of Mario 2 is where the timeline splits. Because on one end, it's not even a Mario game, so Mario just continues with the shit. But on the other end of the timeline, it is a Mario game. And he dreams, and he sees a wingfish, and he wakes up and says, wait a minute, this isn't Mario. This is Link's Awakening.
Yeah, it's just like the
Number
Zelda
93,
timeline. There's enough.
Street Fighter 4.
All right, I actually have a nice amount that I want to say about this. Street Fighter 3, Third Strike is rated lower than this, and that's a fucking crime. Fuck you, Street Fighter 4. Die in a fire. I hate you.
Yeah, I mean the user
No.
score is way lower than the Metascore.
It's way like fucking fighting games are reviewed in the worst way by like game critics. It's just like, can I punch a guy? Yes. Do I do a cool super move? Yes.
Okay,
10 out of
okay.
10.
But we have to acknowledge something about like specific, like most fighting games, but specifically Street Fighter 4. Capcom, okay, Street Fighter 4 Ultimate Super Edition, whatever it's called, is a based game. It has
I
like
agree.
60 characters, all the stages, and it's a fun game to play. Like
Noni, it's cool. I agree it's a
No,
good
just
game.
let
I
me
just feel like
continue with this. Just let me say this. This is Street Fighter 4, the original. This one has like 12 fucking characters.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Do you
like,
see what I mean? That's where like
I know.
okay, these scores. Okay, the scores for fighting games are weird because later versions, like for example, the Ultimate Edition of this has like 60 character. The original had like 20, maybe not even that.
No, it had like, hold on, let me look. I forget like I only played like the Ultimate version.
All I care about when I play fighting games is a giant roster.
Let's see.
And that's why you should never buy a fighting game at release day.
Whoa, no, Noni. The best Mortal Kombat game is Armageddon because it has every Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, Noni, there are 25 characters in the base game.
It has like 80 characters.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
And a character creator.
But yeah,
Okay.
in short, this game is like no. The main issue I have with Street Fighter 4 being this, like, obviously SF3 is better. I appreciate what Street Fighter 4 did to revitalize the fighting game community and just the fighting game, like it's just like the fighting games and games in general. Just fighting games were kind of like dying at that point in time. And thank you, Street Fighter, for like bringing back the Renaissance. But also, fuck you because you're not as good as the older ones. That's all I really kind of say about that. And I guess we can move on.
I like it. I think it's stuck fine. At least it's not
Okay.
Street Fighter fucking 5.
I mean, 5 has like some things that are better than it, like the way that it hit stuns. But overall, as a package, 5 is pretty shit.
Hey, can I say something about Street Fighter 5? The
Yeah.
Ultimate Hyper Duper Edition. It's a fucking long ass title. Came out. And I was like, yes, we can finally buy Street Fighter 5. 2 weeks later, they announced like 4 new DLC.
Oh yeah, Noni.
It's fucking
Yeah, the arcade edition. Yeah, it's the Ultimate Edition. What are you talking about, Noni?
yeah. This is called
I-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just like to point something out right now.
hmm
Somebody said that they wanted to finish within an hour and a half. We're 30 minutes in, and we've only done 7 games.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
gonna be that long. All right, listen,
I mean,
we're gonna
okay.
listen.
There
Okay,
is
we're
a
gonna.
faster way. We could just read out names and say, "Does anyone give a fuck?" and then move
I
on.
think that's good. I'll start. 92, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Does anyone give a shit?
I give a shit. I give
every
a
single. I give a bigger shit every.
okay. We look. Oblivion might be a buggy mess. It might be an ugly ass game. It might have shitty combat and a shitty leveling system and a horrible world design. But you know what? I have nostalgia for it because it was one of my first role playing games, and that is the reason it deserves to be on this list. That is all.
Okay.
Also, the
Well,
music.
Whoa, Lumia, whoa. It's bad and terrible and shit. You're starting to sound like Rain. Like,
No,
the show is
unironically,
terrible and
no.
bad and shit, but it's still good.
Shut the
Believe
fuck
me.
up,
No.
Noni. Shut the fuck
Noni.
up.
Oblivion is shit. Oblivion
Oh,
is a
oh,
garbage.
okay. Moving on then. 91. Moving on. Ninja Gaiden Black. I think I'm
Whoa,
trying to
why
remember.
is it got to be black for? That's kind of racist.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean-
the Xbox Ninja Gaiden games are actually really good. I think like they deserve to be on this list. I'd say it's pretty high quality. It was like along with Devil May Cry as one of the premier action games of the generation. I'd say it deserves to be on this list in the way that it is. I think it deserves to be here. Does anybody
That's
else
fair.
actually give it? Does
Okay,
anybody else
Halo
actually give a
3.
shit? No. I don't give a shit about Halo 3. Who fuck it?
Okay.
Halo 3 had cool multiplayer.
89, BioShock Infinite. No need for
Okay,
how do you
fuck
feel
that
about
No,
game.
fuck
That game
this
does
game.
not-
This game should
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
be
this game.
dead.
Oh, but I will
This
say though,
game
that,
does
no,
not
listen.
deserve to be here. What kind of game has a
Yes.
fucking time travel story that's 100% linear? Oh, the choices don't matter because time
Bro,
travel and
hey, don't you
multi-universe.
believe
Yeah,
it?
bro.
Like, you
I mean,
don't matter,
that was
guys.
stupid. Like the best thing that Bioshock Infinite has going for it is that it looks kind of pretty sometimes.
Not as good as the
You know
fucking
what? I'm gonna
first
say
game.
something really controversial. I'm glad the internet made the director of this game cry live. If you guys don't know the story, he said, "Please do not draw porn of Elizabeth. She's like a daughter to me. I made her from
Oh.
scratch."
Oh my
So
god.
everybody
God.
started spamming him porn of Elizabeth, and he cried
Fuck.
like when his phone went off, and he looked down and saw it. He
Base.
deserves it. Fuck this game. This game is a
based.
garbage fire.
Also,
no. Guys, you
also,
don't understand. No, listen, you guys don't understand. This game will be higher up on the list as well.
yeah. Also about Bioshock Infinite, the thing that I found decanonized, well, the DLC of Bioshock Infinite decanonized the book of Bioshock, just called Bioshock Rapture, which is a good book that I liked.
Wasn't that like
Imagine
the prequel book?
reading.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the prequel book. I read it like something.
Okay.
It was actually pretty good.
yeah.
I've
Okay,
only okay. Moving on. I'm sorry. I think
No,
we
no.
got.
Does anyone know? I just want to ask because either I will say it now or later. Is Bioshock in this list?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I think there are
Okay,
multiple
okay.
versions of Bioshock in this list.
Okay,
So we're
Bioshock
good.
the normal one.
Yeah, the original
This game is
Bioshock.
so shit in so many ways.
Noni, what would you do if Bioshock Infinite was rated above the original Bioshock?
No, I think it's actually rated above the original, and I wanna shoot people because of it.
Number 88, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. I don't give a
Okay,
shit.
this-
Base
It's
game
not
to
even the
play
best
cou-
Call of Duty game.
Well, like I understand why it's here,
a base
considering like,
game to play couch co-op. Other than that, though, it's pretty okay.
I mean, I think I know the reason why it's this high up. It's because like when it released, it was considered like very revolutionary, but now at this point in time, it's just kind of like whatever, just a boring military shooter.
Black Ops is the better Call of Duty game.
I
I
never
agree
played.
with you.
Agreed.
The numbers, Mason.
Yeah.
Alright.
We do have to note in here it says hit Call of Duty 2 online experience. Shouldn't
Yeah,
it be
'cause
building on Call of Duty 3?
What?
Shouldn't that be the expectation?
No.
Call of Duty,
Die.
Call of Duty 3, I don't think had multiplayer.
I don't believe so. But
Okay. I think the
number-
game deserves to be on this list because they ripped off its title twice in the same year. Like, did anyone like remember that the fact that Call of Duty Modern Warfare released this year, along with its remastered of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 games with the same name released in 2020.
I believe it was
I-
actually that. Wait, was it? Did they release like the remaster separately? Because I remember the remaster was included alongside like the Infinite.
Yeah,
Warfare.
they released the remaster separately, and they sold the DLC for the remaster instead of just including it in the remaster, and
They
they
made a
added
remake.
they added microtransactions to the remaster.
Fucking
Yes,
no,
and
you
then
wanna
they made
talk
a
about
remake and called it Call of
you
Duty
wanna talk about
Modern
something even-
Warfare. And they
Hold
released
on,
all of this within like 2
Hold on,
weeks.
hold on. At least
on.
they included the multiplayer in the remaster. The Modern Warfare 2 remaster, they just shit out the campaign and said we don't care enough about the multiplayer.
Base,
Even though the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer was more popular.
I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is the way better than Modern Warfare 1 because it actually has fucking color and I can see what's going on the screen instead of shooting at brown nothingness. I can
And it
see
had
what-
Roach.
Wow.
Good game.
Alright,
Someone
number
else.
87, Quake.
I don't care.
I
Okay,
literally
number
don't
86,
care.
Number 86, Sid Meier's Civilization 2.
I don't care.
It's
Literally-
not,
Okay,
it's,
this
it's not
is where the
Civ 6 or
nuclear
4.
Gandhi meme came from. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Number
Wait, I thought it was Civ
85.
1 that Nuclear
Elf.
Gandhi came
Number
from.
85. Here it is again. Elder Scrolls 4
Yes!
Oblivion.
Thank the gods! This game
It's-
had like the coolest glitch where you could clone items by swinging a sword and equipping scrolls at the same time. It was
Number
so
eight-
fun.
All right,
Number
Noni.
84, Gears of War. This is a great game. Fuck everyone that says differently. It's better than Halo.
It's not as good as Guilty Gear, which I
You know what else it isn't as good as? Number 83, Madden NFL 2000.
Yeah!
Yes!
What the fuck?
Finally! Finally!
best Madden.
Madden!
Woo! Yeah.
I've never played a
Number
Madden game.
82.
No,
Number
we need-
82, Grand
No,
Theft
No,
Auto
no, 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 no,
Vice
no,
City.
no, we need to linger on this. We need to linger on this. This game is above Jet Set Radio, Metal Gear Solid, Ninja
Undertale.
Gaiden Black, Modern Quake, all above that, Madden NFL 2004.
Never underestimate the power of normies.
I will never again. I never will again.
All right.
Honestly, 2004 is considered the best year of sports games.
Oh my
Like
God.
2000 NASCAR
Why?
2004 is considered the
Wait.
best NASCAR game of all
Is
time.
that just when they all came out and then they just kept making it?
Maybe.
Well, no. The issue
No,
is that,
because
like,
they
for some
peaked.
reason-
They actually did peak. Yes.
Yeah, in 2004. And even today, they're considered nowhere near as good as their 2004 counterparts.
Okay.
All right.
in
Actually,
2000, like,
shit,
4,
was Burnout
5,
3 made in 2004?
Can you look
think
this up?
It was made in
yes.
2004.
Nice.
Oh shit!
I mean,
Okay,
Yeah, I agree there.
it bears mentioning
Okay.
Madden 04 came out in 2003.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah,
did
that's
NASCAR.
same period. But the
03.
kid is thing. Okay. For sports game and like simulation games in general, at least like the good fun one. At this period, they just like perfected gameplay and kept adding content. Later on in the PS3 and PS4 era, they just like kept cutting out the content and upgrading the visual graphical fidelity.
What's the
Which is like
fidelity? It looks like like
Yeah.
okay. All the games look like shit. Like they don't look any better than they used to. At best, they look like PS3 games with some like very random like sweat textures from the PS4. It's very it's very
dude, and it's
bizarre.
worth all the lost content, I
Oh
guess.
god,
It was a golden era when they literally could not focus on graphics because it wasn't possible to get past a certain point, so they had to make good games.
What is this? No. Okay, I think we actually need to move on. I think we're gonna autistically screech about sports ball
Yeah.
for a few hours.
Okay,
Grand Theft Auto,
Vice City.
Vice City.
Okay.
No need
It's okay.
first.
It's an okay game. I'm fine with Vice City. It's
Okay,
better than
number 81.
All I know is Miami.
81, Mass Effect 2.
Mass
Ooh, this is a
Like
great game.
Mass Effect 2,
I mean, yeah.
am I
Mass
right?
Effect. I mean, Mass Effect 2, 1 and 2 are good games. I like them. They're good
I
games.
love Mass Effect 2.
Well, cool. Do you think? Thankfully, it's above Madden 04.
A side note, to date this video way too hard. Apparently, there's a massive Mass Effect collection coming out sometime soon. Like this
I
year,
don't know.
probably.
No, I
Is it
know.
gonna
I've already
no,
played
no,
Mass Effect.
no.
I don't need
It's
to
going
play
to
it
be
again.
It's going to be shit. It's going to be shit. It's going to be shit. It's going to be terrible.
don't
It's gonna,
think
they're going to
they're gonna
remaster the
actually,
graphics.
honestly.
The graphics are going to look like shit.
Listen,
Yeah,
are
now,
they
they're
gonna
they're just gonna put it in.
Mm-hmm.
engine.
I don't trust them.
No. I don't think it's a remake. No, they're probably just gonna do like the same thing they did with the Master Chief Collection. They just will make it HD.
But the Master Chief Collection is kind of shitty. Like Halo 1 looks worse than
Not
the
that
original
much.
release. No, Halo 1 looks.
Not that much. Like
Alright,
it's
well,
just fine.
I mean, okay. I guess we'll move on.
And cheap.
80.
And
Number
it's
80.
real cheap.
The 80 highest game of all time. We're at number 80 and we're 40 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, we've really got to.
BioShock 1, it's a good game.
BioShock
There's
1's
nothing much
fucking
to-
based.
Yes,
Fucking based.
BioShock was the first-person shooter that was good enough to make me decide that it's worth slogging through a first-person shooter.
It wasn't that bad. I'm fine with it. I mean, like the time I was.
No, I
Okay,
just
number 79, Celeste.
No, I still have
So
something
I
to say
like
about it.
Celeste.
Skip
It's
it
a really
past.
good
No,
game.
not yet. Not yet.
Oh, wait,
No,
the wave washes over. No need, bro. We're gonna.
Yes, I just okay.
Man, I love
BioShock-
Celeste. I love Celeste.
79
No,
Celeste. Celeste
God
is a
damn
really
it.
great game.
Okay,
No,
but this
no.
is the Xbox One version of Celeste, and also
Jesus
let's look at these.
Christ.
Let's look at these.
I am
okay,
not gonna shut up. You're not gonna do this.
okay.
You know-
Everyone, just shut up so Noni can talk.
Okay.
Yes, Keyblade. I will suck you off later.
No, you're saying that in front of his
BioShock.
girlfriend.
Yes, obviously. BioShock is a based game. It let you like change weapons. It had like a cool story and it looked good and it wasn't a buggy mess. BioShock Infinite gave you two fucking weapons that like were basically just the same exact weapon with zero variety. And it was a buggy giant mess and the story made absolutely no sense. And it was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, please? And it almost like shut down my PC twice. So yes,
Anyways,
fuck you,
guys.
BioShock Infinite.
BioShock 1 is good. I love BioShock 1. It reminds me of a Metroidvania, but not too much. It has elements of good like connective games, and I like BioShock 1. Please, I want to move on to these reviews of Celeste because I want to see the difference between.
10 out of 10.
No,
Celeste
listen,
is like
listen,
Super Meat
no.
Boy, but cute, and with fucking excellent sound design and fucking banging music. Number 78, Chrono Cross.
Bruh.
No. Okay,
Fuck
Celeste
off.
is the mental endless game, right?
No, Celeste is a good game, Noni.
Celeste is
Celeste-
fun, has good movement mechanics, and
Mhm.
I will beat it one day.
Also, this is the
Or
Xbox. This is like the Xbox One version. So like all of the like critic reviews are from Xbox Hub, are from Achievements, are from IGN, are from Somos
Okay,
Xbox,
so-
are from.
I love IGN.
And,
I am an asshole, so I am keeping track. There is currently one indie game.
Oh, let me read this amazing 82 review. Sometimes you can feel lost in the game's vast area, and it could have used more diversified gameplay. But
What?
Celeste, according to them, Celeste could use more diversified gameplay, despite
No,
the fact
literally
that.
no.
The whole point of Celeste is that the gameplay gradually grows more diverse
Yes, and it's fucking
as
awesome.
you continue.
All right, number 78, Chrono Cross. By the way, this is rated above Chrono Trigger. How do you all feel about that?
Why?
I never played Chrono Trigger.
I haven't played either Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross.
Okay,
Yeah,
Chrono Cross is a good game, but it's not as good as Chrono Trigger.
okay, I just want to say this. 16 people reviewed this.
Well, how many
I'm
people-
just saying.
Oh, how many? I'm gonna see how many people reviewed Bioshock. Let's see. Okay, 51 people reviewed Bioshock. There are zero mixed or negative reviews from critics, by the way,
Base.
and it is 80 on the critic scale.
Dude, Chrono Cross has 16. Like a few fucking like a few weebs with like beards are probably pedos played Chrono Cross.
Based. Number 77, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D should be above the original N64 version, even though I really enjoy that version. This is clearly the better version of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't a bungled mess of a port like
Like what?
Okay.
Majora's Mask?
Like Majora's Mask. But Ocarina of
Majora's
Time-
Mask 3D made some big mistakes by just
it's
Like,
such-
they
First off, they
changed
remade
running
Majora's
physics and
Mask,
stuff like
which
that.
is shit.
I mean, Majora's Mask is
Hold
fucking
on,
great.
hold
What's
on.
wrong
Did
with
you
you?
just call
No,
Majora's
no. Majora's
Hold on,
Mask is
we-
great. Majora's Mask 3
Majora's Mask 3D is a good game, but it doesn't in any way like recapture the original experience, and it removes pretty much all of its like dark and brooding atmosphere in replace of like overlit like areas. It's very.
To be fair, I've only played 3D.
What's wrong with you?
To be fair, I haven't played either.
But okay, okay. Let's not complain about Majora's Mask because I think it's going to be on this list like a little higher up. So
Hold on. I
mean,
do have something to point out
it's a-
that's weird about Ocarina of Time here.
yeah,
If you click on the entry and you go to watch the trailer, I know, it's
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah,
But if you
it's-
go to watch the trailer, you
it's the
notice there are
N64
several
version.
oddities. No,
Yeah.
you
No,
notice
it's
there are
not-
several oddities.
It's
First
not
of
even
all,
the N64 version. It's
the
the Wii Virtual
console.
Console version.
Yeah, there's the Wii Virtual Console version that
First of all-
stretches out until widescreen. I know.
yeah, no. Hold on. Here's my issue with the trailer. First of all, he has the egg, which means this is a playthrough where they've been to Castletown. Now, the issue
Mhm.
with that is they try to enter the beginning house like it's a new game. Like they're trying to say, hey, this is what happens when you first play the game. So that means they got somebody who already got the Castletown, right? And they were like, hey, we need you to film coming out of the beginning like it's the intro. And then they're like, well, why don't we just start a new file? But
That's too hard. What are you
apparently
talking
they were
about?
too retarded to do that, or all the files were
Also,
full. So
I
they
mean,
should
you don't
just
even have to
delete
go through the. No, you don't have to notice the egg. You don't even need to notice the egg. There's more than 3 hearts on the screen. It's obvious that they started at like right after they beat the Great Deku Tree.
No, because they went to Castletown. They did. They
Yeah, they
talked
went
to
to
Matt
they went to
about
Castle.
the
Yeah, I
egg.
know. I know. I was just saying in general, like ignoring the egg, you can automatically tell this is like a new-ish file because of like the 3 heart structure. I'm assuming it's actually no. I forget because
76.
no, actually, Keyblade. I think they just like opened the file and recorded because like when you like quit the game when you're in the child timeline, it does start you off in the house.
Yeah.
I hate autism. Number 76, Mass Effect 2.
So
Okay.
this game has like a
Again.
really fun cast of characters, and I love all of them, including Rex, the best boy ever. And this game was fun.
All
Okay,
right.
pause. Doesn't have a shitty ending though. That's the only reason
No,
I
that's
It has a
3.
great
No,
ending.
3. No, Mass Effect 3 is the one that has the shitty ending. That
2
ruined the
has like a
franchise.
great ending.
2 is a good ending, and 3 is
Like
the
you had
2 and
to
1.
like you could save all your companions if you worked really hard to save all of them. It was great.
Okay. Would you say that the Mass Effect is like Homestuck?
I haven't read Homestuck, and we're not
Mass
getting into this
No,
now.
We're not getting into
Bad.
Homestuck. Next.
No, I mean bad in the latter half, kind of.
Number
way.
75,
Okay,
Batman
Batman
Arkham
Arkham City.
City. I've actually
is-
played every Arkham game. I will say though that this
They're
game I
all
don't believe
shit. They're all
not.
shit.
No,
City's good.
There's
No, City's
the first
City
2
and
are
Asylum
good.
good. City and Asylum are
Asylum's
good.
the better one
I agree.
because
Asylum-
the game works the best when it's being stealthy. That's when the game's at its peak.
I mean, I like Asylum. However, I do not believe it deserves to be rated above Mass Effect 2, Ocarina of Time 3D, Celeste, Bioshock, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
If you want to talk bad ratings, let's talk about how Madden 2002 is rated above all of them.
It's true.
Oh shit!
Oh my! That was the year I was born, but it only came out 2001. All right, 73. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare again. Cool.
So Black Ops is like zombie mode, and it's like the coolest thing ever.
Number 74, the first Devil May Cry. Listen, I love this game so fucking much. I love the original Devil May Cry. I love the original Devil May Cry so fucking much. Number 72, I love Devil May Cry 1. However, even I must concede, this is not better than a lot of the games lower on this list. And Devil May Cry 3 deserves to be way higher than this game. It's fucking bullshit.
Okay, so next we have 71, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Anybody give a shit?
I give a
Nope.
shit because I like the Tony Hawk games, and this is not even better than
No,
Underground
4
2.
No, yeah, 4 is one of the more mid ones. It doesn't deserve to be any higher than it doesn't deserve to be higher than Devil May Cry fucking 1. That's for sure.
Underground was the best shit. That's where
Alright.
Tony Hawk peaked.
Noni, why don't you lead with this one?
Number 70, God of War. Okay. As the God of War expert who has played all the games multiple times, like I bought every console just to consume God of War. Like it deserves it. Honestly, it's probably like the second best to literally just the best.
God of War game and just in general. I mean, I like God of War 4 enough. I just think my major issues with it are the gameplay and how it's worse than the older games. It's like it's noticeably not as good.
Accurate.
Well, the older
That's-
games used to be like...
Okay, but side note about
Yeah.
that. Dude, they had 6 God of War games of the same gameplay.
I
Like,
mean,
they
it's not the
refined it.
No, I understand, but like, why not have like a jump so you can do fucking like is our air combos like too
Because
hard
this
now?
is the
Can we not
first
do
time they
them?
did this style. Dude, even I, the biggest fan, I have a PS3 and a PS4 and a PS2 and a PSP just because of God of War. Like,
Noni,
after playing
listen.
1, 2, 3, Shane of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, Ascension, and the fucking remastered version, like, even
Noni,
I was like, okay,
in the
No,
first
new
Noni, in the
stuff.
first God of War games, how many of the famous Greek pantheon gods do you fight? Just like an estimation. At least
I
one.
think
At least one of them.
quite like one.
How many of the famous Norse pantheon gods do you fight in God of War 4?
2.
2. I mean,
Well, that's
like
because
you
of
fight.
sequel baiting.
I mean, you have like the OC version, like sons and daughters of Thor, but do you fight like the actual fucking famous ones that people fucking know and like
Okay,
that?
but that's always the thing with the God of War. You never fight the famous one until the finale.
I mean, they already fucking baited
I'll
Thor.
tell you right now, Kratos killed one dude in God of War 1, and that's an entire game. In God of War 3, he killed all of them.
I know, but in God of
I-
War, but in God of War 4, he killed none of them, and he killed multiple troll monsters. He killed the
one.
same troll monster over and over
No,
and
he-
over and
okay.
over.
my issue with God of War 4 is that I found the gameplay to be too basic
It's very
compared to what God of War was. I was hoping it would be like a Devil May Cry 5 sort of thing with its combat.
Oh, I mean, God of War was never
Okay,
a Devil
listen.
May Cry 5.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I wish it was more in that direction rather than more in the
third
stand.
person over the
Okay,
shoulder.
Yeah,
okay,
it just
okay.
like it just was
Yeah, right.
disappointing to me.
Yeah, Rain. What's
The
up?
only substantive
honestly,
criticism
the
that I can
best-
give of God of War 4 is that it's not called God of
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
God
So
of
the next
what?
game has the best placement on this list, and that's number 69 with Modern Warfare
Nice.
2.
Yes, sir. The best Call of Duty. Yes, sir.
No, it's not Black Ops.
Oh,
But
Black
this
Ops is
was
worse than
fire.
Black Ops.
This has the
doesn't-
best
no,
multiplayer of the series, but
Game
it's
is the-
also
Agreed.
This game is this game is the only Call of Duty game that has like full blown, like legitimately like beautiful colors, and it doesn't like have so many particle effects flying around the screen that I can't see who I'm shooting at. By
This
default, since I can see who I'm shooting at, and since it has the best campaign out of any Call of Duty game, it's the best.
That's
one.
accurate. That's accurate.
Final Fantasy 9.
No Russian. Wait, we didn't finish. No Russian. Best mission in any game.
Yes, I do like. I don't know. It's a good. I just like the game overall. It's the only Call of Duty
Okay,
game I've ever really enjoyed.
okay, we need to speed run this list. 68,
Yes.
Final Fantasy 9.
Never played.
Yeah, it's really good. However, it's above Final Fantasy 7. And while I still love 9, I still think that 7's better, and 7's not even on the top 100.
67 doesn't exist. Bioshock Infinite.
Noni,
Fine.
Noni, what are you talking about? Noni, it's above Bioshock 1. What's wrong?
Yeah,
I will end them.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
Bioshock Infinite, for sure.
All right. Number 66.
The Elder Scrolls
Skyrim,
5.
bad.
Fuck you.
Worst
Skyrim-
video game ever made.
It's
The-
5
Fuck
more
you.
times, considering Skyrim is on every console ever.
Yes.
Fuck you. Remember when they fucking remastered Skyrim and they didn't even fix any of the bugs, but they made the water shaders look slightly nicer?
And it was still worse than every mod for
Oh,
fixing Skyrim. It
Oh,
didn't even
yeah.
look as good as the mods.
Oh
It
yeah, it
was
doesn't
the-
look anywhere near as good.
No.
Number 65.
The mods that were made
No,
for free.
Hush. Number 65. World of Goo above Devil May Cry 1, Modern Warfare
Skyrim.
2, God of War 4, Arkham City, Mass Effect 2, Ocarina of Time 3D.
Okay,
Fucking-
what is World of Goo?
Yeah, see, we're all
What can I
we're all
say?
laughing that it's this high, but none of us have played it,
No, I
so
played.
none of
No,
us
listen,
could
listen,
actually
listen,
tell.
listen. No. I played World of Goo
Listen,
before.
listen.
I played
World
World
of
of
Goo,
no.
More like
I
this
played World
game
of,
makes me goo.
No, I played World of Goo before. I've actually enjoyed it, but it's like a WiiWare. It's like a really basic WiiWare puzzle game. It's nowhere near as good as like most of the games on this list. I'm gonna move on.
Places above Celeste too, even though they're both kind of puzzle games.
Number 64. Actually, let me scroll down. Hold on. Let's all keep in mind here. All of these games have the same rating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, you're right.
These are all tied.
Yeah, we're only on the next
Okay.
game. We're only just getting to something higher than a 94.
Okay, but listen here. World of Goo has 21 ratings from critics, by the way. And let's see how many ratings, let's say Devil May Cry has. Let's see how many ratings Devil May Cry 1 has. 37. It has more ratings and it has more positive ratings than that, but it's rated way lower.
All right, so Portal 2, 64.
I consider Portal 1 and Portal 2 to be like the same game.
I always like Portal 1 more.
Yes.
I
Portal 2
consider
feels too bloated.
I love
Yeah.
Portal 2. It's great. I feel
I like
in-
Portal 2. I just don't. I like Portal 1 more because it feels like a more
I'm
concise
just gonna
and
say
linear
it.
and a better
I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
gonna say it.
structured
you're
game.
just saying-
Portal
you're just-
2 did not need to be a fucking 6-hour game.
Oh, we agree.
Yeah.
It didn't need to need a $60 game. I think it would have worked as like a
No,
like an
not
expansion.
60, not 60. 6 hours.
Oh, a 6 hour? I mean, I think
Yeah,
it worked. I think it worked. I liked all the puzzles, and I enjoyed like going through like all the. I feel like the escalation of like the puzzles was actually like really nice in the game. And
When
I feel
you
like
get
it made
to
all.
I
you get
even
to-
liked the bloaty bits where it's
Yeah, I mean, I
kind
like
of
getting.
set piece.
Well, like
when you get
you go into the fucking like. I think are you referring to like when you go into like the older aperture like facility?
Yeah.
when you get
Yeah,
there, I don't like that area because I find
Oh,
the
that's-
puzzles to be too boring.
I mean, I get that, but also it's great for like world building and for like getting you like in the mood of like
Dude,
this fucking
okay,
place is
here's
falling
the thing.
apart.
Here's the thing, right? Portal 1 was like a 2-hour game, maybe 3. Like
Oh, it was like
I
2
beat it
hours.
Yeah,
It was-
in like 2 hours. I beat in like 2. The game just kept delting out plot twist and humor like one after the other. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't bored.
I
And finished
understand,
it and I was
Noni.
like, yes, base.
I mean, hey,
I,
the
I'm
real-
with you, Noni.
I agree
Yeah,
with the
okay,
humor
in
and
Portal 2.
yeah,
Okay,
Kai,
in Portal
continue.
2. Yeah, in Portal 2, I was like, I see where the plot is going, so can we like, do
Yes.
that? And then GLaDOS like malfunctions and shuts up.
God.
And it's like, oh, she's run out of battery. Now we need to do this puzzle so GLaDOS can talk for like 2 more minutes. And then we have to continue the game. I'm like, why isn't she just talking the entire game? You see what I mean?
So Kai, why don't you tell me what you're gonna say before Noni cut you off?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
the
of it.
Huh?
like the real experience of Portal 2 isn't the campaign, it's the co-op. It's
I mean, the
the
co-op's
Yeah.
great.
and it's a co-op that you specifically can like play as a single person.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
that's
also,
fucking
like-
awesome.
I mean, one of the best parts about it is just the Steam workshop
Yeah, it's
and like
cool.
doing it's like Portal 2 and like Portal 1 is like a whole like package. I consider them just like the same game. I love them. I love Portal. I really enjoy it as like a whole. And we don't need another Portal game. We're good as we are now.
Dude, here's
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing.
no.
Like Portal 1 is a 10 out of 10 game. Portal 2 is like a 9.
I give it
they're
like
not
I still
bad
give
games.
it like a 10 out of 10. I still love it. Moving
Yeah,
on.
like-
And 63, Nonipra's favorite game, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain.
Okay. It has a
Doesn't
shitty
des-
story.
No, it doesn't
And
deserve
the
to be above
creator-
1. 1 is a fucking incredible like experience from start to finish. I will not
No, okay,
budge on
like-
this. Rain,
No,
agree with me,
obviously. Here's
please.
it. Obviously. This
Okay,
game
listen.
is...
Metal Gear Solid 5 has the best fucking gameplay by far.
Yeah, that's
by
why-
a
Oh, yeah.
country
I
mile.
agree. I agree that the
It
gameplay is good.
also okay. If you want to talk about the story too, there's about 8 hours of gameplay in Metal Gear Solid 1 and about 30 hours of cutscenes.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5 doesn't have that issue. You don't feel like you're watching a movie sometimes. Like,
But the
you know, you
game,
play-
no. Listen, the main issue in Metal Gear Solid 5 is the fact that the gameplay is bloated over like 60 hours and it's just repeat mission after repeat mission after repeat
Dude,
task
I
after repeat
fucking
task
loved
in the
every
same
repeat
open
mission.
world. In
Dude,
the
I
same
played for
open
But
world.
there's
100
so
hours.
many
I'm
ways.
still
Dude,
not bored.
there's so many creative ways to take
Yeah,
out
and I
people.
still
Yes,
wanna
but
play
yeah,
it again.
I agree. Listen, I agree. There are so many creative ways. However, not all of those ways that are creative are ever as good as standing at a distance, sniper rifle
Dude, you're
tranking
boring.
people.
You're just
No,
boring.
I go out of my way to play the game with like a European extreme with mostly CQC
Okay, here's
shit
the-
and like
Metal
wacky
Gear.
like things. But
Okay,
like game,
Metal Gear Solid 5 is one of the few games who I completed and I want to play again.
Noni, listen, I understand. However, no, Metal Gear Solid 5 feels like the game, which is literally just I agree, I like it so much. It's like a fucking sandbox where you get to make your own fun. But one is such a great, tight, tailored experience that I can't help but just say one's fucking better.
No.
Yes.
Okay,
Number
and
61,
side note,
Red Dead
side note.
Redemption.
Okay,
So
okay,
Red
maybe
Dead
the
is-
reason. Okay, maybe the reason I'm so
Red
positive
Dead
about
is
this
this
game.
cool
You're
game.
a fucking
Cowboy.
zoomer.
And
Yeah,
I
we skipped
like.
over Portal
Let me
2 at
know.
number 62.
We don't
Yeah,
need to
fine.
talk about Portal 2 again.
We don't need to
62.
go. We agree that Portal 2. But all of these are rated at this the same. Okay, no, Portal 2 and why aren't they right next to each other? Why can't they just merge these together? This makes no sense because
No.
both versions of the
Look
game are at
above Red
65.
Dead Redemption. Look above Red Dead Redemption. It's off
Yeah.
and on with Portal 2.
Portal
I
2
know.
is both better and worse than Red Dead Redemption 1, consistently.
Exactly. I don't know. I like Red Dead as like I prefer. That's like probably my favorite Rockstar game, just because of, like the theming of it and how like
I
think
like Goalie more, but Red Dead 1 is definitely an amazing game, and what is my second favorite.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
hey, guess
Re-
what? Red Dead Redemption 1 didn't need a sequel.
Why is the description for the Xbox 360 and PC versions of Portal 2 that they're working on a sequel?
It is? No, they're not. No. They're saying that it's like that's like the marketing gimmick. It's like Valve is working on a sequel to the well-achieved Portal 1, and this here's the game right here. I think that's
no, I'm pretty sure what happened is that on the Xbox 360 and PC pages, it just wasn't updated when the game released.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. A meta question about the podcast.
Go.
Since we're an hour in, should we just get to 50 and then do part 2 next week?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure.
I think that's an okay idea. I think we can go.
Okay, no. Okay, side note.
Yeah.
No need for retarded idea time. I just scrolled up. Most of the games are just repeat.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna skip over the repeats. And we're gonna make fun of them.
We are literally way too close to the finale. Like a lot of them are just repeats.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see how we're feeling after like the 50th one. Number 59, The Last of Us Remastered, baby. I fucking hate
have
this
not
game.
played a Naughty Dog
It's
game.
a good game.
Crash.
It's a good game. That's
This
it.
game is
It's a
boring
good
as
game.
fuck, and the story and the characters are so fucking boring, and I don't
No.
care. Joel is so fucking boring, and I don't care
Where is
about him at
Jack
all.
and Daxter? I want them to come back.
Listen, Noni, I get that you like this game and all, but like fucking Joel, at the end, like I don't give a shit because I don't have a fucking context for how terrible of a person he is, and I don't care about how he is because like it fucking God of War like 4 or God of War whatever you want to fucking call it, like Kratos basically being like Joel, like I'm a tortured bad person trying to like atone for my terrible deeds. Like that works. So I have the context of Kratos being a fucking asshole like in the past games. But in this game, you just have Joel being a dad in one flashback, then you flash forward, and it's like Joel's just like he's an anti-hero, I guess. I don't care about him.
No, he's not. He's okay. So The Last of Us 2 tries to frame it as if Joel did something like morally reprehensible by killing an entire hospital. But this hospital kidnapped a kid, had no idea what they were doing. It was about to kill a kid because there's like a 1,000,000% chance that we can get a cure.
I mean, we're not going to go through that like whole entire like thing, but like the game presents Joel as an anti-hero in every like and how they talk about Joel and like other like in like interviews and stuff. They like he's an anti-hero. He's so fucking morally gray. You're gonna revel in like and Joel's just fucking like he's so fucking I don't know. Like,
wait. Joel or Newton's? Which
Joel.
energy? Which energy measurement are we going for? Joel's or Newton's?
No, dude.
Number 58, Persona 5 Royal.
Boy!
The
Fuck
best
yeah,
Persona
the best
game.
game ever made. I fucking love this game. I don't give a shit. I believe that like I agree that like fucking as a whole, Persona 3 and 2 have a better story. But Persona 5, I feel like, is a complete package, and the way that it uses the interactive medium to its advantage is overall the best Persona game.
Yeah.
And I still believe it. Yeah.
But I really liked Persona 5.
I fucking love this game. Listen, this is the Noni, you finally got what you wanted. It's the only time the actual upgraded version of like an old game is higher rated than the original version.
Okay,
As it deserves to be.
57.
I want to get like everyone else's. No, I want to get everyone else's opinion. Please validate my terrible opinion that I like this.
I agree with you.
I know you're never gonna shut up about Persona.
You're the one who brings up
Intentionally.
Persona up.
Noni, you're the one who fucking has.
Great. Fuck everyone.
Noni, you have to, Noni. We're not going to get into re-rape topic territory.
We're not going to talk about this. That's for the Minecraft podcast, which doesn't come out.
All right, the 50s. Okay, the Game Boy what the fuck?
Yeah. Number 57, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
fuck
shit.
this shit. This is
shit. My mind has been broken.
No, and Madden 03 is higher rated than Persona 5 The Royal. This is bullshit.
My mind is blown. Game Boy Advance is apparently the best Tony Hawk.
For real though,
We did Reddit.
16 reviews.
For real though, the Game Boy Advance version. No, Noni, listen. The Game Boy Advance version of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is actually pretty good, but it's completely different. It's not as good as fucking P5R or like even fucking Portal 2 or Red Dead or Metal Gear Solid 5 or World. I would say that World of Goo is fucking better than that. And also, Madden NFL 2003 is better than all of those combined.
Again. This is like the third time we've seen Madden NFL 23.
Yes.
Base.
My
Brilliant.
dudes, it's Madden NFL 03.
Rain, you lead for the rest of the ones.
Okay, number 55, Burger King. I mean, Legend of Zelda Twilight
Burger
Princess.
King? Sneak kick.
Burger
Are
King
you
foot
are you
lettuce.
that
Like,
hungry?
I'm trying to do that voice.
Are you that hungry?
I'm trying to do the No, I'm trying to do the voice where it's like number 3, Burger King foot lettuce.
Face.
Twilight Princess. I liked
Which is the Burger
and
King
then
foot
I-
lettuce of Legend of Zelda games.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Twilight Princess. I only like you
Yeah.
for your dungeons. Your dungeons are some of the best in the series, but you're not one of the better Zelda games. Your structure is dog shit, and I hate replaying you because your fucking intro is so long.
Remember you staff on random statues in the game? Isn't this fun, guys?
Yeah, well,
Isn't it like
he-
a wooden sword?
yeah, see,
Yeah.
I played Twilight
Okay.
Princess, and I loved Twilight Princess, and then I thought about Twilight Princess.
You thought about the existence of the fact that it's literally just Ocarina of Time again, but worse.
Yeah, and it looks uglier too.
I wouldn't say it looks uglier. I'd say it like aesthetically, like I love like the look of like the like the dark, not the dark world, but it's the Twilight Realm. Sorry, it's called the Twilight Realm. There's the dark world. There's there's Laurel. There's the Shadow World. There's so much fucking dark worlds in Zelda. I fucking hate you, Miyamoto. Fuck you, Shigeru.
And they're all canon too.
Okay, I just
And-
want to say this.
That's
I don't know
cringe.
if the game is on. The
And
best
I
Zelda
guess Twilight
game.
Princess
It's like
has the
Link
second
Between
hottest Zelda.
Worlds.
No, Noni. No Link Between Worlds is not the best Zelda game. It's one of the best.
One of the best.
It's by the
I'll
best. It's by
actually-
far the. It's one of the best, if not the best, like 2D Zelda. I don't know. I'm actually that's fucking hard.
But it
to
is
choose.
better than every 3D Zelda game. I'll fight you.
Dude,
I like a lot of
Twilight
3D.
Princess is
Wind
a
Waker and
fucking
Majora's
boring
Mask are
mess.
fucking amazing. Wind Waker and Majora's Mask are fucking great.
I'll say Link Between Worlds ties with Majora's Mask.
I'd say that's fair.
Dude,
I
Link
like
Between Worlds is so fucking tight. It's fucking awesome. You get
Between
access to
Worlds-
everything immediately. It's fucking
yeah.
dope.
Well, I think Link Between Worlds might be on this list. Number 54, The Last of Us. Die. Fuck you. Number 53, Majora's Mask. Fuck
the
yeah.
54, The Last of Us. More like the last time we'll see The Last of Us. Oh
Man,
God,
shut up.
oh.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I do have one comment on the PS3 version of The Last of Us. The
It's worse.
box art is way better than the PS4 version's box art.
Yes.
That's not like hard to.
Yes.
That's not like hard to top. The PS4 version is just like it's just grayscale and a sad character. It's not.
Yeah.
Like, interesting
Okay,
in any
topic
shape or
of
form.
box art. Slight misnote. The box art for the PS5 looks fucking terrible.
What's
I
wrong with
haven't
it?
seen it.
It's just white. It's like okay, think that it's literally just the PS4 box, but it has like white instead of blue, and it looks way worse.
Oh, they're trying to do the Wii. Damn
Yeah, they're
it.
trying to do the
Yes.
Wii, and it looks worse, and it has blue on it as well, as instead of just being solid white and gray.
Yeah. Will the PS5 be the Wii of play?
No,
Find out on
It looks-
ToneCan.
though it does look like a massive modem mixed with the Wii, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Number 53, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, one of, if not the best 3D Zelda game. All tied with Wind Waker for me. I still love Wind Waker. Fuck, this is actually really hard. I love this game.
Yeah. I Mask. In fact, I don't even think I've gotten a quarter of the way through Majora's Mask, but I love Majora's.
Beat it. Beat the game. Emulate the game. I don't give a shit.
I will someday.
No, you gotta beat it
Majora's
now.
Mask is good. Majora's Mask is good because it is by far the darkest Zelda game, and like not dark as an edgy.
What are
It's
you
just
talking
dark
about?
as
Bro, fucking
Half
Twilight
the
Princess
people
is the
in town
edgiest
are
shit.
fucking
I
half
mean,
the people
Rain.
in town in Majora's Mask are suicidal. They're talking
Oh,
about,
yeah.
all right, we're
We're
gonna
gonna fucking
accept
die.
that.
Rain, how could you say that? Did you know that it has a spooky ghost on the inside, like a bend around? Did you know that there was one kid who died?
Yeah, I mean, like that alone makes
You
it the
know,
best.
you know why he died? You know why he died? Because he's a fucking scrub.
You know why he died? You know why he
He
died?
drowned.
Because he got
He
to the-
drowned. He could have
No,
swam. He could have
you
swam.
know I've been-
He didn't swam.
You know why Ben drowned? Because he didn't have fast swimming. He played Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah.
It
Oh
deserves
my
to be on.
Oh
the
my
list. It
god,
deserves
yeah,
to
I
be on the
forgot
list.
in the 3DS version they made it so you have to use magic to go fast as
Yes,
the Zora. What
exactly.
the
Yeah, and
fuck
then
was
and
that?
then some god modded the game
Oh yeah, they fixed
to just
it.
restore every single thing about Majora's Mask.
Oh, no,
and
the best
that's
part
the best version of the game.
Oh no! The best part about it is just the fact that like they made it so that like if they just made it so that the old swimming was like an option that you could toggle between, and you also still had like the slow swimming for like better controllability, then like it would have been like a good like decision, like a full sale. But it clearly isn't because they just like threw the
Can
old.
we
swimming
talk
in there.
about? Can we talk about how they also said that the moon was too scary in the original Majora's Mask, so let's replace it with a goofy ass looking moon?
I don't think that's what they said. I think it's just like that's the best they could have done with like the old art design team fucking gone. Because like the moon being given a face was like a last minute like change. Because like if you see in like the promotional art for the original game, it's just kind of like a normal moon. There's nothing interesting about it. It's just like a yellow moon.
Yeah, like
number 52, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
For the
That's a
Game
good
Boy
one.
Advance. For the Game Boy Advance. Not for the SNES, for the Game Boy Advance.
No, the Game Boy Advance is
Were they
better
significantly
because it
different?
comes with a free Four Swords game and
Four
an
Swords
additional
sucks.
dungeon.
Four Swords sucks dick. Four Swords Adventure is
no,
way
Four
better.
Swords suck. Four Swords
No.
suck. Way I get a free
No,
game with
it
my
does
older
suck.
game.
No, it sucks. It fucking
Oh my
controls like
fucking
shit. The walking speed is terrible. The music sucks. I fucking hate the music.
Even
in
if
Four
it's
Swords.
shit, it's a free game. It's a free
I don't
game.
care.
It's
and you
excellent
need
Well,
work.
technically, you
friends
did pay
in
for
order
it.
to play it.
I don't have friends anymore, Rain. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Listen. You fucking download GBA Advance. You get the online connectivity plugin, and then you play with your internet friends.
Yeah, so I don't even need to fucking buy this version of the game. I could just get it for free by emulating it.
No.
No. Number 51, Halo 2.
I think this is
Shit.
good.
Dog
This is a good.
shit.
This,
It's
no,
shit
what are you
compared to
talking
Gears of
about?
War.
This game's fucking great. What is wrong?
You can
with
Okay.
dual wield pistols.
This game is fucking
Okay,
bad.
so when I was in school, my school had a Halo and Gears of War rivalry where if you played Gears of War, you automatically hated anything Halo, and if you played Halo, you automatically hated anything Gears of
Okay,
War.
but which Halo game though? Was this like in the 360 era?
It was when Gears of War 2 came out, so it was like Halo 3 or Halo ODST. One of
Okay,
those
so
two.
like yeah, okay, so like those games suck, right? I don't care. Also, let's talk about how Gran Turismo 3 is higher rated than Halo 2, Majora's Mask, fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Persona 5 The Royal, Portal 2, all like Gran Turismo 3, incredible. On Red
I'm
Dead
telling you, man,
Redemption.
Okay.
the power of normies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the power of normies. Okay. To give the critics a little bit of slack, even though I hate all of them.
No, give none of them. I'll give them a slack of a rope and they can go fucking
just to
hang
say
themselves.
this. Dude, I just want to say this. In a sports game, like, racing foot or whatever, it's way too hard to, like, fuck up the core mechanic. You know what I
No,
mean?
I agree
Like,
that
it's
a
way too
race.
hard to be like, yeah.
Listen, Noni, I like racing games as a like. Okay, my major issue when it comes to like sports games as a whole is very much just the fact that there's no there's no. I'm not trying to be that fucking average. Like games need to be unrealistic in every way, shape, or form. But like I should be able, like when I'm playing a game, I should be able to like find some form of escapism. I don't want to be reminded of the fact that football actually exists and that people play it, and that I can go outside and play it right now with my friends if I really wanted to. I more than likely won't be able to drive in like a fucking fast race car on like a track anytime soon, unless I like dedicated like a long period of time in my life
And
to
they
doing
want to
so.
do that in video games.
And so I
That's
can do
it.
that in a game, and that's fucking cool, as opposed to like a lot of these other sports games, which are fucking just like I can go outside with my friends and play b-ball right now, even though I actually wait, no, there is a net outside my house that like fucking kids in the neighborhood own. I can fucking ask those kids if I can
Oh
borrow
my god,
that.
this is turning to the Arsene biography. Ah!
Yeah.
Red Dead
Moving on.
Redemption,
Yeah.
49.
Number 49, Red Dead Redemption.
We already talked about it. Good game. I'm not as
Wait,
good as
wait,
Persona
wait.
5 The Royal.
Number 48. Number 48. This is
The
actually
Legend
my
of Zelda
favorite
Collector's Edition.
Why?
Okay, so this came with Wind Waker. If you pre-ordered Wind Waker, you got this free, and it was basically every other Zelda game before Wind Waker.
No, listen,
I had it.
No,
It was
this
amazing.
isn't. No, this wasn't the. No, you got the Ocarina of Time Master Quest edition with Wind Waker. Well, like if you pre-ordered at Best Buy, this wasn't one of the things that you got with it.
No.
Yeah, no, this one.
Hold on.
This includes a
Zelda 2.
preview.
It was a
for
preview. It had a
Wind
demo
Waker.
of it had a demo of Wind Waker, but it, like the thing that came with Wind Waker was like a remaster / re-release of Ocarina of Time for the GameCube.
Anyway, this was a special edition. It was very hard to come by. I got it because my friend was just like, "Hey, I have this old shitty game, and do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Here you go." And I didn't know it was worth a lot. He didn't know it was worth a lot, but I played it and I love the fuck out of it. Every single one of these games on here is amazing, and it's great that there's a fucking legacy collection for the GameCube with all the old games.
Like Zelda
Nintendo.
2? Like Zelda 2, really? It doesn't even have
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
Okay, only like 3 of these games are like really good. I'd say this is like the fucking Mario 3D All Stars of the Zelda collections. It's like literally that tier of collection, at least in my opinion. Like it has like
yeah, but it was like the original versions. There was nothing wrong with the ports.
I mean, there wasn't anything wrong with the ports except for the fact that the C stick like didn't. Okay, we're not gonna fucking go
By
into
the
that.
way, if you want to
Pretty
talk
good
about
game.
how good these ports are, this game, the ROMs for these ports were specifically used for every single virtual console of the individual games.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
the Wii Virtual Console just had the ROMs from this.
What are you saying that Nintendo emulates? What are you talking about? What are you
Pretty
talking about?
hard.
Are you saying that Nintendo emulates? So what are you talking
Yes.
about? I thought it was illegal. I thought Nintendo's gonna like come to my house and murder me and kill my family.
I mean, they're going to do that anyway, but that's not why.
Okay, good.
Is that what I hear? Nintendo knocking, knock, knock, knock. Podcast should be delayed until the next half.
Number 47.
No. I mean, do we want to delay the podcast?
Do we want to? I think like, well, how long are we in? We're like an hour and 15 minutes in, and we got past a nice amount of them. I think we're like at an okay pace. Like I think if I get to a point where like we reach like the hour and 30-minute mark, we should probably just fucking stop.
Yeah.
Dude, the next games are like Metal Gear 2, the original Half-Life, another Elder Scroll. Like, I have shit to say about like all of them.
Well,
Okay.
number 47, Little Big Planet. I don't care.
Stop here then.
Is this the final one? Like,
I
I'm
mean-
cutting. I'm just.
Hold on. Little Big Planet. There is something to say here. This game was amazing. Not because of the gameplay, but the level creator. You can create entire other games in this game's level creator. You know, I didn't have the money for The Last of Us, but you can bet your goddamn ass that when I went into Little Big Planet and went to multiplayer, someone had made a Last of Us world inside Little Big Planet. And I played it, and I got the story of The Last of Us, damn it.
Was it good or better than The Last of Us?
It was better because it also had little goofy quirks of being made in the Little Big Planet level editor.
That is base. That is base.
Okay, but
Like
I
if
remember
you go to Little Big Planet 2 today and you go to the multiplayer, you will still see they're still remaking recent games in Little Big Planet. I don't understand. I love it.
I might have to grab a Little Big Planet game.
And grab like the second one.
Yeah, I do remember. I think it was in Little Big Planet 3. 7.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you actually completely cut out. I'm sorry.
Sucky, in Little Big Planet 3, somebody just straight up remade all of Final Fantasy 7.
Base.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they actually have like a cloud skin, so like that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It really is just good, the level of creativity the people that play Little Big Planet and create levels have. Because it's just like, you know, when you're a kid and you don't have money for these new games, but you could still play them.
Yeah.
Video games are pretty cool, guys.
I love games.
No, I don't. I fucking hate them. They all need to fucking die in a hole.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. Look at all these games. They all suck. We probably should have done the top 50 games instead of the top 100.
Yeah, we should have. But that's too bad. Are we gonna cut it here?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Me and Kai have some SHREDDIT chilling to do.
Okay, go ahead.
yes,
Well, we're gonna do the outro. We're not just gonna cut it off without doing an outro. Go ahead.
Everyone, you guys should chill your show.
Yeah.
No,
All
Rain
right.
should chill the show because he's the shill department.
Yes, I am the marketing department for SHREDDIT. Speaking of SHREDDIT, SHREDDIT is an excellent podcast with a lot of structure. We go in and dig into subreddits and fucking tear their asses up. That's why it's called SHREDDIT. We just fucking rip their shit apart. We have fun.
It's better than this
Good
podcast.
times.
Be sure to watch the episode that the Tone Kent guy's wrong. We talked about r/hobby drama.
Yeah,
It was
these
really
guys were
fun.
on SHREDDIT, which is going to release probably Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know when this is releasing. Watch this release after, and then I'm just retarded.
No, this is also releasing on Wednesday.
Based. Cross promotion.
Go check out SHREDDIT. Link in the description, question mark?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay.
Link in the description.
And then after checking out SHREDDIT, make sure you're definitely subscribed to Tone Kent. Like, what are you doing? We're an hour into this and you're not subscribed to these guys? What the fuck is wrong with you? If you can sit through an hour of this, you obviously like them. So just fucking subscribe. God fucking damn it.
Yes, please.
No.
See ya in part 2. Bye.